crazy. Our electrical stuff just keeps piling up, but yesterday our starter battery conked out, so we couldn't lift the anchor chain up. We did a booster on it. We tried last night. We put a charger on it and see if we could bring it back to life, and this morning it's still at 11 volts, so it's dead. Let me elaborate on this just for a second. Our boat has one battery bank that we've had nothing but trouble with, and that runs our house. That runs everything other than this battery, which runs our starter and our windlass. That's the one that we now have trouble with. Okay, we just got back to the boat. We met a guy named Terrell, and he went back to his shop and pulled his deep cycle 12 volt marine battery out of his golf cart and brought it over, and we bought it off him for $200. So let's just hope this thing lasts us for a little while. This is the smiling face of somebody who just pulled up an anchor and fired up an engine and are underway.
Hi, we're Josh and Tamara, and this is our 46-foot sailboat, Honu. We're a couple Canadians that traded land life to become full-time cruisers. Over the past year, we've been working tirelessly to get her shipshape and ready for new adventures on warm, crystal blue waters. Join us every Friday as we bring our 01 boat back to the 21st century and have a lot of fun along the way. Thanks for being a part of our journey. Hi guys, welcome back. You're probably wondering what's up, what changed. Well, stay tuned to get all the details. Woohoo! We finally got a good day. And they're up again, my friends. Oh my God, it seems like it's been forever since we've had the sails up. This is fantastic. Yay! Cruising now. We just picked up big time. Ah! It's crazy.
We're riffing. This just feels so good. Yeah.
You know how you have that perfect day? You wake up feeling recharged, like you're ready to take on the world. Your coffee tastes spectacular, like an Italian barista came into your kitchen and shared a little piece of heaven with you, and nothing can destroy this feeling right now. It's almost like you're floating. This is our perfect day. Boats have a way of bringing you this feeling of euphoria, like you are the master of the world and nothing could ever be any better. But they also have a dark side that keeps us grounded and lets us know that we're not gods, and at some point, we're gonna have to get dirty again. Okay, so we are back at it again. We have been enjoying very minimal boat work. Little things keep popping up, but that's just a part of the thing. We were on such a high today. We had a great sail day today. It was absolutely fantastic. The boat was working great, but we shifted.
We got into an anchorage here.
Yeah.
And I went to shift it, and it wouldn't go into forward. You go into reverse and neutral. If you push really hard forward, but then your revs go up, and then at about 2,000 RPM, bam! I'm like, no. So I thought maybe it's just out of adjustment. Maybe we can adjust the cable and the shift linkage and get it to work properly. And after looking through the whole system, I found that the actual shift cable, the sleeve over it has disintegrated in a big chunk of it, about that long. So it's, when you shift, the whole thing compresses. It's fine when you pull, because that's you're pulling into reverse, but when you compress it forward into shift forward, it squeezes it. So it's kind of accordioning the cable sleeve. So we're going to try and band-aid it. We're going to take it apart and then and we're gonna make our own new sleeve out of some heavy duty
fuel line.
So anyway, we have the stuff, thank goodness, but I think that'll work. So just gonna do a little bit of wrenching.
Do what we do.
Yeah. So here's the cable here. It goes along to the transmission and shifts. Right here it's chafed over time against the bulkhead or the fiberglass for the engine bay. But now the sheath's busted here. So we're gonna make a repair.
Good times. This is the spare fuel hose that we had. So it won't actually slide over top of the sheath, unfortunately. The inside diameter is way too small. So what we're gonna have to do is cut the length that we wanted and then slice it down the end and slide it over top of the sheath and then put some clamps on it.
Too tight.
How's she coming?
Getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sucks because we just came in and there's a lot of heat coming off this motor right now.
It's really warm in here.
It's rather warm, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar how the shifter cable works, you have an outer sleeve that's rigid, and then you have your inner shift cable right here that slides in and out of it. And if the rigid cable collapses anywhere, which ours had, it grenaded right about here, then all it does is when you pull it and put force on it, it accordions it together so that actual cable won't slide in there. So what we did was put this hose on and then clamped it in various places along here to hold it all tight and basically create a new sleeve for it so that its shifter could move.
You do what you gotta do, you find what you find on a boat, and you make it work until you can fix it properly.
Yep.
This is gonna work. It shifts so much nicer. I just went up to check to make sure it's still working, and the movement of the shift handle is much nicer than what it was before. So fingers crossed, this fix is gonna keep us for the next little bit until we can get a new one.
I'm really sweaty. Summary is we've got a band-aid on there. It's working, it shifts fine. And now we have to get a new Teleflex shift cable on order.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
So we
Good morning.
are, good morning, and
Hey.
welcome to
Good
the
morning.
cockpit on Honu time. You got a faucet going on over there?
Yeah, it's cockpit time.
It's cockpit time. So we had a bit of a craziness yesterday, more boat projects, that sort of thing. We've discovered that we've got a bit of work to do on the boat, and we're heading to Georgetown right now. So get ready, it's happening. Cheers.
Cheers, let's get going.
We were just having a little discussion here, and we're
It's-
super excited.
It's neat because you hear all these stories and you read stuff on Facebook groups and all this. You actually go somewhere and see something's different. But there's close to 400 boats anchored in Georgetown right now.
Yeah.
So
And that's the norm. It's not just because of the regatta. That's just the way it is
everyone
in
goes
Georgetown
down
all
there
the
and
time.
they park there.
Yeah.
A lot of people go the trip all the way down and stay there for the whole season and then go back. I'm just excited to see that.
Me too.
To have that. Like, hey,
To see a city full of boats is going to be
something
scary and cool all at the same time because
Yep.
we have to anchor at night. But it's going to be cool to go and see a bigger city, to just see what the hype about Georgetown is. Like, there's
Yeah.
tons of stores, and
I hope there's boat parts.
I hope there's boat parts too.
I am like jonesing to do some work on the boat. You can back it off right there probably. We're doing 6. So we're coming up through the cut and you can see the tides coming in. The water flow coming at us is intense. So it for those of you who haven't driven one of these things, when the water's coming at you, it creates this current that makes the boat do this, and you don't want it to catch it because it'll push it out. So you really got to focus on keeping it going into it. And this is a narrow cut, so we're really trying to stay right in the meat of the water where the heavy flow is.
Yeah.
Someone's doing an amazing job at
Thanks,
that.
baby.
You're welcome. But you can really see it coming in. It's like, it's pretty impressive. But look how close we are here. Like it's a narrow spot to go through. But it's also charted and safe, and we're ripping it.
And
so
it's the deepest spot that we can go through.
it really is. We kind of got no choice, but this is where you go. So we're doing good. She's doing good. Helm master.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep. And you can see on the chart here, you follow this little narrow channel, and then we turn and head out to the ocean there. So, and we got it on multiple, and the tablet, and different kind of.
How many screens can we have going at once?
Yeah, we had Aqua Maps, Navionics, and our chart plotter going and comparing them all, and they all look the same. So it's just funny. We've been so lackadaisical for the last couple of weeks, just bombing around the Exuma bank, and it's been so easy. You're in 20 feet of water almost all the time, anywhere you want to go, with our short hops. Dealing with current, but not like this. So
no.
But we're ripping it. We're going to be out in the sound shortly, and then we'll drop a rod as soon as we get out over the bank where the drop off is. Hopefully catch us some big lumpers.
Yeah, baby.
We need some sushi today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Captain's got things going here. Doesn't look too bad, actually. Just looks choppy. Perfect. We'll see when we get out there. We've been surprised a few times. We've gone out and been like, holy man, what did we walk into? Getting on the turbo. We got some major swell and current coming through here. You got it? Feel good? There's no replacement for cubic displacement. So pumped we have a 75 horsepower turbo diesel for times like this. Look at that, we're doing 3.5 knots at almost full throttle, where we're doing like 9 normally. Here we go. Punch through it.
No. You got this. I got it in neutral. I'm just going to kick it into gear. I know. He's bearing off. I got to figure this out. Yay, for sure. Well, that was exciting for about 2 minutes, but unfortunately we lost it. But everything looks good. Line's going back out, and we're going to try this puppy again. Georgetown, and it is super crazy busy in there. I don't know how we're gonna find an acreage. That's not to dart by hook, but
we'll figure it out. We didn't catch any fish, by the way. We had one bite, we had something on it.
Yeah.
It was heavy. Hard to get in.
And then that was it. He told his friends, and he told his friends, and then there were no fish for the day. Yeah, but we made it. We're here to Georgetown, and now it's time to do some awesome, cool exploring.
It's neat. We're looking at we're just coming in the cut, and you can just barely see. It looks like a burnt forest. It's just sticks, but it's all masked. This is gonna be something else to see. I can't wait.
Super excited.
Yeah.
As soon as we get close enough, we'll show it to you too. Still too far away. It just keeps going and going and going. Unbelievable. And there's the other side of town over there, where all the stores and stuff are. Have to make our way there too. We've made it to Georgetown, and it is crazy the number of boats are here. We knew it was going to be a lot, but this is, wow. We're just cruising along the strip here. It's like cruising with your fancy cars downtown. Try and find a good place to park. Saturday night rally.
That's this one.
We haven't done this in a little bit.
No.
Not together, at least.
Nope.
No.
Kevin's on it though.
Yeah, we trust him. He's got it under control.
We got like a 5-knot headwind. We can't sail. We tried, we had everything else, but we were going so far off course trying to make some speed. It wasn't happening.
It was useless. Any sailor will tell you, plans are written in the sand at low tide. Our plan was to cruise the Bahamas this year, head back to the East Coast to finish our boat repairs, and the following year make our way to the Caribbean. But once we hit these crystal blue waters, we knew there was no turning back. We're headed to Grenada, which is going to be super exciting and super terrifying. It's a long ways away, and we're kind of late in the season to do this, so we're going to have to not island hop and go way out into the ocean to get east enough to go south to make it to where we need to go.
That's the current plan.
Yes.
We got a couple of other people we've been chatting with that are also making the run, so we're putting our heads together and coming up with a really good way to make the transition.
And a boat armada really is what it's turning into.
Yeah, it's about 4 other boats we know of that want to do it. So,
yeah.
You know what, there's strength in numbers, right? So,
there is strength in numbers.
And I feel like it's like, you know, 2 eyes are better than 1, or whatever term you want to use. It's kind of nice having other people looking and watching, and you know, for all...
Just knowing that there's another boat out here with you is a calming feeling.
It is, but I think the planning side of it too. You got multiple boats planning and looking at weather routing and all that kind of stuff. Like it helps in redundancy of it. So,
it does.
Yeah.
Super awesome. So we're excited. Stay tuned. Things are changing as they always do. And join us to go south.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Talk to you later. How crazy is this? Every one of those lights you see out there is a mast light. Looks like we're in a city.
A huge thank you to all our Patreons. Your support makes all this possible so we can share this adventure with you. If you haven't signed up yet and you're looking for more amazing Honu content, click the link to join the crew. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you next week.